Prime Minister Narendra Modi holds delegation-level talks with Swedish King Carl XVI Gustaf to bolster bilateral cooperation. Nationwide vaccination drive under intensified mission on Indradhanush 2.0 launched to prevent 8 diseases. Assam government to establish a chair in the name of Sukafa in Guwahati University, says Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal. Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh launches Matru Vandana Sapta, urges officials to work under mission mode for success of the scheme. And in sports, Union Youth Affairs and Sports Minister Kiren Rijiju appeals corporates and public sector undertakings to help improve living standards of sports persons. Good evening, viewers, and a warm welcome to Northeast News. I'm Chongamla Thumra, and now the details. Prime Minister Narendra Modi held delegation-level talks with King Carl XVI Gustaf of Sweden at Hyderabad in New Delhi today. The meeting is aimed at giving a boost to bilateral cooperation in various sectors. Several agreements are expected to be signed between the two countries. King Carl XVI Gustaf and Queen Sylvia arrived on a state visit to India this morning at the invitation of President Ramnath Kovind. They were given a ceremonial welcome at Rashtrapati Bhavan. This is His Majesty's third visit to India. The King will meet President Ramnath Kovind this evening. India and Sweden have a bilateral trade turnover of $3.37 billion and cumulative investments of about $2.5 billion. Centre launched nationwide vaccination drive to prevent 8 diseases under intensified mission Indradhanush 2.0 across the country today. The government's flagship scheme is aimed at immunizing children under the age of 2 years and pregnant women against 8 vaccine-preventable diseases. The IMI covers vaccines for diphtheria, whooping cough, tetanus, poliomyelitis, tuberculosis, measles, meningitis and hepatitis B. Vaccines for Japanese encephalitis and Haemophilus influenza are also being provided in selected areas. The IMI 2.0 aims to achieve targets of full immunization coverage in 272 districts spread over 27 states. The IMI 2.0 will be carried out between December 2019 and March 2020. During the next 4 months under Mission Indradhanush, a target has been set to vaccinate around 1 lakh children and more than 30,000 pregnant women. Assam Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal today inaugurated a state-level function held in connection with Ahom Divas, that is Sukafa Divas, and Sargadeo Chaulung Sukafa Samanya Khetra at Mobanda in Upper Assam. Addressing the function organized by Cultural Affairs Department in collaboration with Jorhat District Administration and Coordination Committee of Thai Ahom Samitis, the Chief Minister said that a state government will soon set up a statue of Sukafa in front of Janata Bhavan in Guwahati. He also said that a chair in the name of Sukafa will be established in Guwahati University by the government. Earlier, the Chief Minister lighted the lamp and paid floral tributes at the statue of Sukafa. State Cultural Affairs Minister Nabakumar Dole and other dignitaries were present on the occasion. In Tripura, Polo Group Chairman V. Satyanarayan Reddy today met Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb with regard to setting up of a multi-speciality hospital of the group in Agartala. While speaking with the media, Reddy said that the meeting was positive and 3 areas the hospital will concentrate, that is neurology, nephrology and cardiology in the state, and very soon they will send proposal in this regard to the state government. Chief Minister later tweeted that he had productive meeting with Apollo Group Chairman for setting up of multi-speciality hospital in Agartala.
Pakistan.
Welcome back. Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh launched Matru Vandana Saptah, a week-long maternity benefit program taken up under the Pradhan Mantri Matru Vandana Yojana PMMVY in Imphal today. The Chief Minister, in his speech, directed the officials concerned to execute works related to the scheme on mission mode to achieve the intended target and asked them to create a WhatsApp group for proper monitoring and effective implementation. Opining that lack of awareness is the primary reason for low rate of registration in hill and interior areas, the Chief Minister stressed on the need for keeping ADC members, village authorities and Panchayati Raj institutions in loop in this regard. Social Welfare Minister Nemcha Kipgen, who also attended the function, said that the scheme is a noble effort of the government to provide monetary help to pregnant women and lactating mothers to have proper diet and nutritious food. In Nagaland, for the first time in the history of Hornbill Festival, Bureau of Outreach and Communication, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting organized a multimedia exhibition commemorating the 150th birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi. Chief Minister Nefiu inaugurated the multimedia exhibition yesterday at World War II Museum, Kisama. The focus of the event is to present Gandhian value and principles both to the people and through the people in contemporary idiom. Commemorating the event in remembrance of late Natwar Thakur, his son Dr. Autoshi was felicitated. Deputy Director, Regional Outreach Bureau, Guwahati, Dr. A.M. Faruqi, welcomed the guests. In Assam, the Indian Army has always been conscious towards maintaining a healthy environment and have undertaken numerous drives under the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan and contributed immensely towards this facet. In line with the government's mission against single-use plastic, the Military Engineer Services has undertaken a pilot project for road construction utilizing plastic as partial substitute to bitumen. This project has been undertaken at Narangi Military Station in Guwahati, where approximately 1.24 metric tons of waste plastic has been used to construct a road using the technology. In this technology, the road is constructed by mixing shredded plastic waste with heated bitumen. This is a green technology which aims to reduce menace of plastic waste at one hand and improve the durability of the roads on the other. On successful completion of this project, the tested concept will be used by Military Engineering Service for road construction works in various cantonments and military stations. Altogether, 1,165 brews belonging to 289 families returned to Mizoram from the 6 relief camps of Tripura during the 9th month of the government-sponsored repatriation process, which concluded on November 30. The repatriation exercise was the final attempt at bringing back the 4,447 brew families identified by Mizoram government as its bona fide residents who fled to the neighboring state during an ethnic clash over 2 decades ago. Mizoram officials who were posted at the Mizoram Tripura-Bangladesh border since October 3, when the process began, have returned to their respective district headquarters. The Mizoram government had earlier informed the centre that a final round of the brew repatriation exercise would conclude on November 30 and all officials would be withdrawn by Saturday evening. Welcome back. In sports news, Union Youth Affairs and Sports Minister Kiren Rijiju appealed to the corporates and public sector undertakings to supplement the government's efforts to improve the living standards of sports persons. Replying to supplementary questions in Rajya Sabha, Kiren Rijiju said, through Pandit Dindayal Upadhyay National Welfare Fund for Sports Persons, the centre is assisting the outstanding sports persons of yesteryears living in indigent circumstances. The sports Minister said, as sports have also become a new economic activity, the corporates and PSUs should participate in the activity as it will help sports persons benefit financially. In other sports news, defending champions Indian men's volleyball team will clash with Pakistan in the final of 13th South Asian Games tomorrow at Kathmandu. Yesterday, India defeated Sri Lanka by 3-1 in thrilling first semi-final in Kathmandu. In the second semi-final, Pakistan beat Bangladesh in straight sets. Indian women's team has already reached in the final, defeating Maldives on Saturday. Indian girls will clash with host Nepal in the final tomorrow. Nepal defeated Sri Lanka in the semi-finals. In Manipur, Northeast Frontier Railway Construction General Manager N.K. Prasad has asserted that the Jiribam-Imphal Railway project will be completed by 2023. He was responding to media queries about the ongoing railway project in the state on the sidelines of inauguration of Tunnel number 7 of Jiribam Tupul Imphal railway line on Sunday. Prasad further claimed that 70 to 75% of the overall construction work of the railway project has been completed so far. It may be mentioned that the railway project has been divided into 3 sections: Tupul Imphal, Jiribam Khongsang and Khongsang Tupul. And finally, before we wind up, a recap of the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi holds delegation-level talks with Swedish King Carl XVI Gustaf to bolster bilateral cooperation. Nationwide vaccination drive under intensified mission Indradhanush 2.0 launched to prevent 8 diseases. Assam government to establish a chair in the name of Sukafa in Guwahati University, says Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal. Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh launches Matru Vandana Saptah, urges officials to work under mission mode for success of the scheme. And in sports, Union Youth Affairs and Sports Minister Kiran Rijiju appeals corporates and public sector undertakings to help improve living standards of sports persons. And with that, we end this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.